I have no idea where I was going, but I'm gone. Dead. Rip and pepperonis.
It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and this time we are back on some more Forza Motorsport 6. And today I'm going to be doing a drift build on one of my favorite American cars of all time, which I'll show you guys now what it is. I don't know why it randomly popped into my head to go ahead and do a build on this thing, but it is it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun. Let's go. It's right here. It's here. It's the Chevy El Camino SS. I love it. I love the El Camino. It's like, it's amazing. I love the two-door sort of body, and then it's just a flatbed on the back. It's just, it's amazing. So I love utes. I love them. I always did. So this El Camino is just absolute sex to me. I love it so much. So we're gonna do a drift build on it. I am going to keep the stock engine that's in it right now, which produces, that is not what I wanted to press. They keep changing it, so it's either up or down to change the thing on the right where it shows your horsepower and stuff like that. And then sometimes it's Y, which I think it's kind of annoying. But yeah, I'm not gonna change the engine as well. Like I'm gonna keep the stock one that's in it right now, which is, it doesn't tell me what sort of engine's in this thing. It's sort of annoying. They need to bring that back, by the way, to tell me exactly what the capacity of the engine is. I know it says, what was it, like 4 or something cubic inch or whatever, but I want to know that in liters because I'm not American. But yeah, I'm not gonna end up changing the engine at all. I will obviously not change the drivetrain. Aspiration swap. Should I probably supercharge this thing? Nah, I'll keep it stock. I'm not gonna supercharge it. I don't really need to. I'm not gonna do anything to that. I could. Nah, that looks awful. The stock code just looks amazing on this thing. I don't really want to change too much on it because it will end up changing so much that I don't really, that I know for a fact I won't like it. So I think I'll keep. I'll pop them sports. Let's go with some sports tires right now. It's on 215s at the front, 245s. Feels like it's a bit too much, especially with sports tires. So I'll keep that the way it is, and 215s on the rear. So yeah, I don't know. I'll probably keep the tires the way they are right now. Yes, I'm digging these. They have a little bit of dish as well. Yes, 5 spokes suit this quite well. And then size. Ooh, 17s look perfect. 18s actually don't look that bad either. Alright, I think we're gonna go with 18s. Alright. 18s on the rear as well. And I think this is gonna be really good once it's lowered a little bit. Alright, now pretty much buy everything else here to have it either fully customizable or pretty much just make the car a lot lighter than it is, more responsive, stuff like that. You guys know the drill. Ooh, that already looks a lot better. That already looks a lot better, and it's still not as low as it can go. Alright, I really want to know. I really want to drive this thing. I want to see what it's like right now. It does weigh quite a lot though. 3,700 pounds is quite a lot. Roll cage, I'm putting a roll cage in this thing. Well, improve rigidity, so that's fine. Even though it's gonna make it slightly heavier. Come on, install the thing. And now I'm gonna get this thing. Okay, it's still sort of heavy. Still a little bit heavier. Okay, now let's give this a decent amount of horsepower right now. I don't want to go with something completely crazy and go to like 800 horsepower because I'm not really down to try that. Actually, let's try that. Actually, let's do something like that now in this episode. I still haven't gotten a chance to drive crazy or to drift even crazy horsepower cars. So let's go to something like, let's max this out. Let's see how high we can break the horsepower on this thing. And then I'll try to see how easy or difficult it is to control it, because in Horizon 2 it's actually kind of easy to control crazy high horsepower cars on sports tires. So I want to see what it's like in this game. I still haven't tried it yet, so let's max this thing out and see what we can do here with this. how much horsepower can I squeeze out of this thing. It's still not that much actually, only 619. 632 horsepower. And last but not least, 638 horsepower, and it weighs 3,000 pounds, thereabouts. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put on the supercharge as well. Get this thing to 697 horsepower. We can actually get this thing to be even better, or even faster than that. So let's go ahead, go to the supercharger, change this to 773 horsepower, and enter color 800. There it is. There's that 800 mark. I just want to see what this is like. I honestly, that's what I want to do. All right. So in the tune, let's give it a very basic tune, and then we see what we can do from there. And mess around with that. I think we might have to go with some bigger tires in the rear, and the front. But for now, we'll leave it like that. Bring the camera up a little bit for the front and rear. So on the front we'll do that, caster, bring that all the way up to 7 degrees, and soften the ride a little bit. Prefer the car being a little bit softer and stiffer. This sort of bring it a little bit closer to the middle, so something like that with the springs. This needs to be lowered all the way, so drop another 2 inches. Rebound stiffness, bring this almost all the way down to help with the twitchiness, and the bump stiffness, that's fine. The diff, let's bring this up to about 90% front, or I was about to say front and rear, but acceleration and deceleration, sorry. And that's pretty much it. Let's take it up for a test drive and see what this is like. Alright. Oh my god, I'm excited for this. Oh, I love that. This is amazing. Okay. Well, it definitely has the power. Okay, now let's see if it has the handling. Okay, I went way too fast in that corner, even though I thought I was going a little bit too slow. Okay, well, it's very deceiving, because I'm still at like a decent, like, okay, I feel like I'm driving a lot faster than I actually am, or sorry, a lot slower than I actually am. But with the higher horsepower cars now, this is my first one right now that I've done, like a very high horsepower drift build. Yes! Oh my god! This is an insane machine. Oh, it tapped it. Tap the wall. Oh, that precision though. Still haven't gone off the track. Let's go. Come on. Last one. Oh, it's sort of straightened up a little bit. Okay. Holy tits. This is... Oh, it touched again. No, my lights are gone. Oh, this is something you can't do with a low horsepower car. You can't do that with a low horsepower car. God damn. I love it. I love the Chevelle. Alright, so I went off and I changed the tire width to 245s on the front and 255s on the rear, which is pretty much the next step up from like the 215s that were already on it. So let's see if this is any different and how different it actually is right now compared to the way it was before with the thinner tires. So take it nice and slow. Okay, it feels a little bit more sluggish with the steering. Just a little bit though. But the front definitely has a lot more grip now. Like, a lot more grip. Like, before when you used to get it sideways, it was like, you know, once you counter steer, you sort of have to keep it at that angle. But now I can sort of, like, pull out of any slide whenever I want to, if I really wanted to, with the front. Because the front literally felt like it had very, very little grip. But you could get it, obviously, to where you had the car at an angle. It basically handled exactly like Gran Turismo 6 cars. So when you had the like a certain amount of angle with the front wheels, it would get stuck at that angle, and like the only way you can get it out is by like you know, taking your foot off the gas and sort of either braking, or you just like sort of let it naturally go into the other direction and transitioning. But now you can sort of pull out of any slide if I really want to. Just by, you know, fully counter steering. So it feels like the front has a lot more grip now, anyway, than before, which is a lot better. It feels a lot better. But yeah, I think that is going to be it. Thank you everybody for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I love the El Camino so much, and in this game right now, it just feels like a very, very solid high horsepower drift car, and I'm definitely going to continue to work on this thing more and more if I really need to, but for right now the handling is actually just fine. I don't have any complaints with anything, you know. Like, I probably would have to change some stuff on it if I really needed to, but like this bass tune that's on it right now that I usually add to like the majority of my drift cars does the job, you know. Like it's still gone too fast, god damn it. But yeah, it feels like really good. It feels nice and solid. I don't feel like I need to change anything. I like the softer ride right now. It just feels a lot better than having this like stiffened up. But yeah, there's not really else for me to say about this thing. I love it. It's a great car. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Thank you everybody for watching. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye.